Hello, Mr. Lilick. Welcome to our Litcast. I am Ellie. This is Emily and Megan, and we are discussing the book Catcher in the Rye. Um, our first question is, what is Holden's relationship with his teachers at Pensy?
Didn't he have like that one relationship with the one teacher? Like I feel like
Yeah, he had a good relationship.
with the one teacher, but
I don't.
I feel like he just didn't have like a good relationship with any of them. And,
Yeah, I
like,
feel
that's
like
what made his like experience a lot harder.
He didn't have a good relationship with like anyone
Any
at
teachers,
Pensy except for
Except for the one teacher that he would go to,
Yeah.
but even that teacher didn't treat him
Yeah, no.
That
right.
Yeah.
So I don't know.
No one really treated him though. But
So,
he didn't really.
what do you think was like the main reason he was so negative about everything?
I think honestly it was because of like, he was just like depressed about his brother, and like everything like building up, like him like failing out of like a ton of schools. I think that's what kind of led him to like being negative about anything because like everything's going bad in his life, so he can't see the good in anything.
Yeah, he was like really negative because of like the school, like him getting kicked out of school, and then of course like his brother dying, and like going through all of that. It's like a lot, and it just turned him to be negative.
So do you think that like his brother dying, is that why he's so dependent on his sister? Like, do you think he's scared to lose her too, or he just doesn't have anyone
Honestly,
else?
That's a good point.
Yeah.
That's like that. Like he like doesn't really. I think it's honestly kind of both because like I think because he's lost his friend and he lost his brother.
Exactly.
So like Phoebe's like the kind of like the only person like that he has left.
He like talks
So-
to.
Do you think he's like scared to lose her? Is that why he's so like close with her, or is he just like that's the only person he has to talk
Yeah.
to?
Honestly, I like I said, I think it's both. Like
Yeah,
I feel like
same, both.
yeah, I feel like she just like he doesn't really have anyone else. So and like he can't he can't lose anyone else. Like
Because like the one friend he was close with, like as we said in class, like you wouldn't give something of yours to someone you weren't close with, like
exactly.
to borrow. So if a close friend of yours that was probably one of your only friends at school dies, like I feel like maybe you're just gonna become more dependent on the people you have left, and he doesn't really have anyone to begin with.
Yeah. Oh, so bad for him. But yeah.
Like what are like the key themes like throughout the book? Like
Definitely phoniness.
Phoniness.
In the adult world.
Yeah. Well, yeah.
the
Like a
painfulness
teenager's
of growing up
yeah.
and like.
Because like Holden thinks that all adults and the whole world is just fake, and that everyone's lying to him and everything's fake, and that's probably why he's so like he shuts everything out because he's
Yeah.
so worried that if he lets something in, that it's just gonna affect him and it's gonna be fake.
Yeah.
Probably why he's so negative is he's scared to let something like get to him that's gonna make him happy.
Yeah, he always
I
explains
agree.
that like the adults are like phonies.
Yeah. He just like doesn't want to grow up. He just wants to like kind of like be dependent forever. Why do you guys think that is? Like, why do you guys think he just wants to like not grow up?
I think he's scared of change.
Yeah,
I think
he's
he's scared to like grow up and like change what he's doing and where he is. Like I think he wants everything to be the same all the time, and he has so much change with him with all the people he's close to dying and like getting kicked out of school. Everything around him is constantly changing, and I feel like he just is scared of more change than he already has.
He's like overwhelmed and like doesn't like understand like the things around him.
Yeah. He like because he doesn't have a good relationship with his parents, so like he doesn't really like kind of like. I mean, personally, like I like look at my mom and I'm like that's like what the adult world is like, and like because I have a good relationship with my mom and I'm like like I like being a kid, but like I'm also like looking forward to the adult world, but like he like doesn't really like know what it's like, and he's like doesn't know what to expect because like he just thinks everything's fake, so he doesn't know what it's gonna like be like.
He doesn't have a good adult
Role model.
relationship. Yeah, he
Yeah.
doesn't have a good role model. Like he doesn't
Yeah.
have someone to look up to that is good in the adult world, and everyone he has that's an adult is like just not a good role model. So I feel like that's why, and he wants all of his problems to be easily fixed and like easily understandable, and that's just not how the real world works.
Exactly. Yeah. He doesn't really like see things like how the real world is. Like he just like wants everything to be perfect for him, but that's just like loss is just something everyone has to go through it, and like he just has to like learn to like kind of like deal with it.
And like, do you think like going back to his parents, do you think they care about fixing what's wrong with him, or like do you like think they just are just gonna let him figure it out by himself? Because they don't seem to care very much about if he's okay or not.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know. I feel like they probably like cared more in the. I mean, like if we had like a little preview to the book, like I feel like they'd probably care more like once he like died, like to help Holden. But like once it's like how like did it like say in the book like how long it's been like
It just said what he died from. Like, it didn't like
yeah
say like I feel like his parents
so
were so like
guess
depressed over his
yeah
brother.
guessing it would probably be like
Didn't
around
pay
like 3 or 4 years
attention,
ago. Yeah. So they didn't really pay attention to Holden, and like he just like got more depressed from probably because his parents didn't like want to like help him, and like I don't know if his parents like wanted to help him. Like I think they wanted like to kind of fix themselves first probably, and then it's kind of too late to fix Holden because he's already a mess. Yeah.
How is he consistent in like his actions? Like, what's his like main consistent thing that he does throughout the whole book?
He smokes a lot in the book. That's like one
Like,
thing.
he's really dependent on like smoking and drugs, and like I feel like he just
Yeah.
thinks he's like that's the only thing he has in his life.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like, yeah, he just like kind of wants to like just like bum around New York and smoke. Like, it's not really the ideal way to live life, but
Definitely not.
yeah. Yeah, I just think that he just like definitely he like resorts to like smoking to like and yeah like sneaking into bars to like fix his problems.
Going back to Holden and Pensy, when he was coming home from Pensy in the book, when he met the mom on the subway and was lying to her about everything,
Yeah.
Mhm.
do you think that like that's gonna have a greater effect on him later, lying to
Lying?
the mom? Yeah,
Yeah.
Oh yeah,
He
100%.
like really lied a lot throughout the book.
and especially that one scene where he was just telling the mom lies about her son over and over again. It was like I feel like
Yeah.
that will come back to you and like
Like bite you.
exactly.
Yeah. I mean, personally, like, I feel really guilty, like, after I lie. Like, I don't know. Well, obviously, Holden doesn't, but, like, I feel like it'll definitely, like, catch up to him at some point and be like, why did I, like,
Yeah.
told straight up lies and lies and lies, right? Lie after lie to, like, that lady on the subway.
Because you can only like come up with so many lies before like you just can't remember them all. 'Cause
Yeah.
He lies so much. I don't know how he's gonna keep the story straight if it comes down to it.
Exactly.
Because he's gonna mix up the stories he like
Yeah.
tells other people with.
Yeah. And, like, back to, like, the adult world, like, you can't lie in the adult world. Like, it's gonna,
Not
like,
gonna get you anywhere.
yeah, it won't get you anywhere. Like, being fake won't get you anywhere. You have to, like, be real and, like, actually put in effort.
And like the phoniness he sees in the adult world is probably the phoniness that he sees in himself. And he's
Yeah.
scared that it's gonna like
Come on.
probably come out once he grows up.
Yeah. Yeah, I agree with that. Why do you think, like, the main reason, like, he, like, wanted to, like, leave Pensy early is? Like, because, like, he was, like, gonna, like, get out in, like, a week or so. But, like, why do you think he wanted to just, like, leave then?
He was like over it. I feel like it's just kind of
Yeah.
done.
But why do you think, like, because, like, they're, like, right about to get out. Why do you think he just, like, left? I don't know.
Probably maybe he was failing every class and like
Yeah.
It's like nothing
he was
else.
getting bullied and there
True.
was like he's probably like why would I stay here for one more week when I could just go home. There's no
That's
point in
true.
me being here. There's no point in me failing my classes anymore. There's no point in me getting bullied anymore. Why don't I just leave?
Yeah.
Because he did get emotional in the book. He cried when he left.
Yeah.
Like, he hated it there. So why do you think he like cried when he left?
Honestly, I think he was just mad at himself. Like, he's like, why do, like, I keep doing this to myself? Like, I think it's, like, I don't know. Maybe he was trying to, I don't really think he was trying to, like, I don't really think he, like, kind of, like, regretted leaving Pensy, but, like, I think he, like, kind of, like, is like, why do I keep doing this? Like, I regret, like, that I, like, keep doing this, and, like, I messed up my whole life. And, yeah.
And like he like is always so like worried about everything, and I feel like he just like
Mhm.
doesn't ever have an answer for his problems.
Yeah, I agree with that. Because, yeah, he just, like, doesn't know how to solve his own problems at all in the book.
He just smokes them all off.
Yeah,
And like that's never like they're just gonna keep coming back. Like you don't solve your problems, they're never gonna go away.
exactly.
Like how is Holden's like loneliness like a constant theme? Like you think throughout the book.
Yeah. Because he wasn't really, like, with, like, like, a single person throughout the entire book. Like, most books, I feel like there's, like, the main character and there's, like, a solid, like, side
Yeah.
character, like, a solid few
Just a
side
sidekick,
characters,
yeah.
like, the whole book. But in Holden's case, there wasn't really anyone that stayed with him throughout the entire book. Like, I mean, Phoebe was, like, with him for a long time at the end of the book. But, like, besides that, Like he was like alone like the entire time basically.
But Phoebe was his sister. Like he didn't have a
Yeah.
friend that stuff. Like did he have any friends mentioned in the
Not
book? Like he
really.
really
Not
didn't
any
have like a
closer
close
friends,
friend that
Yeah.
was mentioned in the book. I feel like his best friend was Allie, and then when Allie died, he had
Yeah.
Phoebe, but Phoebe's younger than him. Allie was younger than him too, but Phoebe
Yeah.
like
Phoebe's like
Way
way
younger.
younger.
way younger, so like she can't always be there for him.
Exactly. She
And-
doesn't understand his problems.
Exactly.
It's
She's
like
trying to
that
help
age.
him, and she's
Yeah.
smart, but she's just not gonna be able to fix all of his problems.
Yeah, exactly. Because, like, I mean, I didn't know if it said how old Phoebe was in the book, like maybe like 10 or 10ish. Yeah. And, like, as a 10-year-old, like, like, when I was 10, like, I, like, definitely, like, could not understand, like, any of Holden's problems. And, like, all, like, the 10-year-olds that I know, like, I wouldn't be going to tell them, like, all of my issues. Like, I'd be telling someone my age or, like,
my
older.
sister's 10.
Yeah.
I wouldn't go to my sister. My sister's 11. I wouldn't go to her and
Yeah.
be like, oh, telling her all of your like,
Yeah.
depression problem. Like, why would you go to your
No.
11-year-old? That would just stress them out.
Well, yeah, because he doesn't have anyone
Yeah,
else.
like I feel like
Yeah.
he doesn't have anyone else, so he has to go to his little sister, but his little sister just doesn't get it.
Yeah, I feel like in like the world, like the grand scheme of things, like I love my brother and everything, but like I feel like I need like a person outside of my family to like be friends with. Like I
Help
like
you out.
yeah, like I like definitely like I'm happy I have like a lot of like friends outside of my family because I don't know what I would do if it was like my brother. I mean, he's my twin brother, so like he understands like my problems on like Phoebe would, but like still I don't know how I could do that. But like Holden in his situation, like he like only had Phoebe, who's like if I had like I mean I have like little cousins that are like 10, like it's like not as it's like kind of similar, but like I couldn't just tell them all my problems.
Yeah, like when I talk to my sister, she like doesn't understand
Yeah.
it as much as like someone, like a friend.
Yeah.
Like, that's your age.
And like I'm super close to my older brother, but even he's older than me, and like I still don't think he would really get like some of my problems.
Yeah.
He just doesn't
Yeah.
really get it sometimes.
Yeah.
My brother's like a year
Yeah.
and a half, and he still doesn't.
He just doesn't get it. Like I feel like family just doesn't get it as much as your friends because you're around
Yeah.
your friends so much. They have the same problems as you.
Exactly. Yeah. You're like I mean I'm obviously with my family all the time too, but like
Exactly.
sometimes like because like I feel like your friends you just like kind of like all have like similar problems.
An
It's,
older
like,
brother's not gonna get your girl drama.
exactly.
It's
Yeah.
just not
exactly.
like Holden's
yeah.
He
drama.
yells at me.
Holden's drama.
Yeah.
His little sister's not gonna get her older brother's drama. Like she doesn't have the same thing.
Mhm.
So it's like you.
Yeah,
Like
he
I don't know.
can't-
Like
she
how would
can't
she
relate to it at
Yeah, she
all.
can't relate to her older brother. Like failing out of all of his classes.
Yeah.
Probably hasn't gone through that yet.
Yeah, she's like
She's 10.
and Phoebe's also a good student,
She's
and
really
she like
smart.
She seems like she's like
Yeah,
put
she's, like,
together,
very put
organized,
together,
and like
yeah.
he's
Very
not.
different.
So
yeah,
they
they're very
are.
different from each other, and I feel like it's important to have. I mean, obviously, it's good to have people that are different from you, but you kind of have to have people like that are like-minded to you, to like, I don't know, like be like
If you
mentally
guys
well.
were like in Holden's situation, would you guys like go home, or like would you survive like New York? Like,
I
what
would've
would you
gone
guys
home.
do?
I definitely would have gone home and like talked to.
I would
my-
have waited though
Yeah.
till
I would have.
Yeah,
Yeah.
waited.
till it was time to go home and gone home and been like I'm not going back. But I
Yeah.
definitely wouldn't have left early. So I
Yeah,
feel like that's just
that's, like,
causing
kinda
more
stupid.
problems for you, and it's only a week, so I really wouldn't have caused those amount of problems for me.
Yeah. Like yeah, I probably would have just stuck it out for another week, and like went home and like told my parents about it.
So with the Allie's baseball glove, what do you think would have happened if Holden would ever lose that?
I think
Honestly.
he would be like really mad at himself because that's like the one thing he carries around with Allie that he like remembers.
Exactly.
From
Like his
him,
prized
yeah.
possession.
Yeah, he would like literally go like berserk and then like make his life even worse for him.
Do you think that's like the main, like that's his like comfort thing?
Yeah,
Yeah,
for sure.
definitely.
Because yeah, it's like all he has left of his brother. It's just like his memory of him, and yeah, he just like wants to like keep his brother with him.
So do you think Phoebe cares as much about Holden as Holden cares about her? Like Holden sees her as like his best friend, like person can't. But do you think Phoebe sees him as her best friend?
Yeah, kind of. Yeah, because like even like when they were like leaving, she wanted to go with him.
Yeah,
So like I feel like she
That's
definitely
true.
does like Holden a lot.
yeah. Obviously, she likes Holden because like they're siblings, but like I don't really like Phoebe definitely has other friends, and like she like
She has
I
a
feel
life
like
outside of Holden.
she has a life outside of Holden. Holden doesn't really have anyone else besides Phoebe. So, I think like, yeah, I like obviously they're probably like BFFs, but like I don't know if they're like.
Like, do you think Phoebe has like a best friend outside of?
Yeah, for sure, probably.
She definitely.
And
Has.
Phoebe's like just like a caring person in general. So like that's like kind of like why we see that. Holden's like not really a caring person. So like when we see him like caring for Phoebe, that's like bigger. But like Phoebe, I feel like kind of cares for everyone, and she cares for her brother, especially because even though she can't exactly understand everything that's going on with him, but she can understand that something is wrong. So like, yeah. Alrighty. Well, I think that brings us to the end of our Litcast. Thank you for watching,
Yeah.
and yeah, have a good
See you
day.
next time.
See you next time.